Hey Heart fans, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so very much. Also, if you guys want me to do you a custom drawing, a commission as it's called in the biz, don't forget to click the link down below. That means I'll do a drawing just for you. Looking forward to that. All right, so at this time where the world is sort of in a little bit of a holding pattern, a lot of us are staying home because we've been asked to stay home, and there's a lot of entertainment out there we can take advantage of. And I'm like, what entertainment could I watch? And you know what? I have been battered. I've been pestered. I've been hounded, really, been chased around by people with butterfly nets who've really wanted me to watch a very special anime show, and that show is, of course, Sailor Moon. No, I'm kidding. It's Hello Kitty. No, I'm joking. It's My Hero Academia. Bum, ba, ba, ba. That's right. My Hero Academia. I finally got to watch episode 1, and I want to give you guys my full review of episode 1. And before I get into my review, I want to ask you very kindly, down in the comments, please, no spoilers. Don't leave any spoilers because I'm watching the show blind. I really want to, discover this thing for myself. So, you can make some generic comments. You can maybe lead me down a little road, but don't reveal anything down in the comments because you just don't. I want to figure out the show on my own. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now, as you know, I'm a huge superhero fan. I'm a gigantic fan of anything, any human being that flies, any human being with super strength, any human being that can run faster than the speed of light, anyone who can have bullets bounce off of their body. I am a huge fan of superheroes. And there's a lot of superhero stuff out there, especially a lot of team superhero stuff out there. I'm just kind of setting this up a little bit. And there's a lot of sort of academy superhero stuff out there as well. Few examples. One is, let's say, the X-Men, right? X-Men is the first one that comes to mind. Team of teenagers, they all have special powers, kind of outcasts. How do they cope? How do they defend the world? Very cool idea. There's also Legion of Superheroes, which came out before the X-Men, DC's version. Legion, but being in the Legion, I always wanted to be in the Legion as well when I was a kid because everyone in the Legion got a flight ring. They could all fly, whether they had flying powers or not. They got a flight ring, so they could fly. That's kind of cool. Back when you worked for Butch Hartman, you get a flight ring as well. Right, cameraman?
Oh, I got it.
That's right. Hey, whoa, hey, come down. Wait, whoa, there you go. That's good, right there. Stop floating. We also have things like the Umbrella Academy. That's another team, sort of a hero situation. There's a show called The Boys, which is about a group of superheroes in the world. Human beings have to deal with them on a different level. There's all kinds of things like that. Even Harry Potter kind of falls into that category of like a school where kids go to learn special powers. So there's a lot of versions of this type of idea out there. Not saying one is better than the other, not saying that's a bad thing to do. I mean, how can one idea out there that's kind of similar rise above the others? So My Hero Academia, what sets it apart from all the other stories that I just mentioned, it takes place in a world where 80% of the population has a superpower or a quirk. I do like that name. I like that name for the superpower. I thought that was really cool, the quirks. So if you're born with a quirk, you are quote unquote a hero and you're in training to learn how to use that power. But Izuku, our hero, is one of the people born without a quirk. And the way they find out if you have a quirk or not, they say that, I thought this was interesting. If you're a hero, if you have hero potential, your pinky toe has one single joint. Or it's like one bone. There's like no joint in your toe. I'm thinking, because I've only watched one episode, see, I'm kind of got to predict what's going to happen here. Izuku probably has more than one power because he's got two joints in his toe. That's what I'm going to predict. If I was a writer and I had to write a series, I'd probably write it that way. But the episode 1 ends with him meeting his hero, All Might. All Might saves him from this ghastly creature made of liquid, and then All Might ends up shoving him into a plastic bottle at the end, which is really, really funny. All right, so let's go into the things I liked about My Hero Academia, okay? This, again, I'm only going off episode 1. Things I liked. Number 1, I like the way they introduce a lot of cool heroes at the beginning. There's a really cool sequence at the beginning where there's this big supervillain in the middle of the city and all these heroes surround it in order to take it down. It reminded me a lot of One Punch Man. One Punch Man starts with a big threat and One Punch Man arrives to deal with it. The same is true for My Hero Academia. There's a big threat A lot of heroes show up. I absolutely love the designs of these heroes and the concepts of these heroes. They're so cool. I really liked the rescue specialist. He's kind of like the fireman guy with hoses for hands. That was really cool. The one guy with the big arms, I think his name was, I wrote it down here, Death Arms, is that his name? Death Arms, he's got giant arms. He's got kind of like emergency, like, you know, caution tape markings on his costume. I really like Tree Man. Is it Tree Man? What's his name?
Kamui Woods.
Kamui Woods. But someone yelled in the audience, Tree Man. It's Tree Man. I thought it was, anyway, okay. Kamui Woods, the wooden guy. I thought that guy was very, very cool. Please don't get mad at me for saying the name wrong. Please don't. I'm working really hard here. And he was about to take the villain down, and then that giant girl showed up. And what is her name?
Mount Lady.
Mount Lady. That was very cool. Mount Lady. Yeah, she was very funny. And of course, she gets all the credit for taking down, you know, the bad guy. So I like that. I liked Izuku's journey. I like the fact that they really do a great job setting up the fact that he wants to be a hero. And every one of us can relate to that. All of us want to be a hero at some times. All of us feel a little inadequate at times. All of us feel there's people out there better than us. And of course, Izuku is surrounded by not just one bully, but a group of bullies that just make fun of him and mock him. I totally see them being taken down very, very soon by Izuku. And I could be wrong, but I could go one of two ways. He could have more than one power and be one of the most powerful of all, which is sort of an Umbrella Academy thing. Or he's probably just going to be a hero on his own and do the best he can, sort of like the movie Kick-Ass, where he just dresses in a suit and just goes out and tries to fight crime and has to learn the hard way. I don't know. Let's see. Also, I thought it was interesting that Izuku is getting picked on by these bullies led by Bakugo. That's his name?
Yeah.
Bakugo. Yeah, I'm curious to see what Bakugo is all about. He's got this explosive power or something. Obviously not a very nice guy. Things are very stereotypical right now in the show. You know, good kid, good guy, bad guy. I'm hoping they get a little bit deeper into that and maybe kind of, you know, give us some unexpected stuff in the story. Looking forward to that. That would be awesome. I really like the setup of the town, the village where he lives. Everyone's kind of normal. Everyone's into the heroes. I love All Might. I love when they show All Might for the first time. He's this really super skinny guy coming out of a convenience store with a plastic bag, and then you just want to see him transform and go after the liquid guy. And that was the second time he went after the liquid guy, too. He fought the liquid guy twice. So I think the liquid guy and All Might have some kind of a history, no idea. But All Might seems like a really nice guy. He wants to protect people. He's very friendly. And Izuku wants to be his best friend. But imagine getting to meet your ultimate hero for the first time. What a thrill that would be. When I was a kid, I was a huge Superman fan and a Spider-Man fan. And meeting them both in person, or one of them in person, would have been just the most amazing thing of all time. Yet I can sort of see, in a world like that, where there's real heroes, how a normal human being would feel super inadequate. If someone showed up and lifted a car over their head and then flew into the sky, and you went back to your job as like a data analyst, nothing wrong with that, but boy, would you feel inadequate against a person like that? You might, a little bit. So that's where the whole balance between being a normal person and a superhero kind of comes in. It would really be kind of freaky, I think, to have those kind of heroes running around. What I also liked about My Hero Academia is the premise that sets up that even though you have superpowers, doesn't mean you're a hero. Like Izuku's mom, for example, she says, well, I can float small objects over to me, and my husband has flame breath, you know, but they're kind of just normal people, or they just have like regular, ordinary jobs. So I do like the fact that just because you have a power doesn't mean you're a hero automatically. I mean, being a hero is a very special thing, as it is in real life. You know, the heroes just don't come along every day. So we salute the heroes out there. But okay, so a couple things I didn't like about My Hero Academia, and they are way less than things I did like. I really like the setup. I like the way it looks. I like the premise it sets up. I like Izuku. I like all the heroes that they've mentioned. I don't really dislike anything. The only thing that, if I could say, was a dislike, it's not even a dislike, it's just kind of a caution in my mind, is like as I mentioned earlier, it seems like a lot of other things I've already seen. Like it seems like a lot of other team hero, stories. One character isn't as powerful as the others, has to learn how to be one anyway. So I've sort of seen that a lot, but this is by no means a slam or a diss on My Hero Academia, because I really love it. And I love the way it's directed. I love all the shot choices. I love the action stuff. Just the way it looks, like any other anime. I mean, it's very hard for me to find something wrong with the animation in an anime show. I just think it all looks fantastic. There's so many great choices that they make. Artistically, it looks amazing. It moves well action-wise. The backgrounds are beautifully painted. And I just love the story. So I'm very curious now what happens in episode 2. I really want to know if Izuku does get a power, what it's going to be, and how he's going to train himself to be ready for it. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so I've wrapped up my review of My Hero Academia, and I'm going to give a rating system here. So a rating system, what rating system shall I use? Let me think. Oh wait, okay, so 0's Dinkelberg. So from Dinkelberg and 10 being best, 10 will be Doug Dimmadome's hat. So we'll go Dinkelberg to Doug Dimmadome's hat, 0 to 10. I give episode 1 of My Hero Academia probably like an 8. I give it like an 8. That's around, we got Doug Dimmadome's hat. Let's see, I think something almost as powerful. I think Crimson Chin's chin is just almost as powerful as Doug Dimmadome's hat. So I give it a number 8, which is a Crimson Chin. If you guys agree, let me know down in the comments. What did you think of episode number 1 of My Hero Academia? Let me know down in the comments. Who are some of your favorite heroes? What are some of your favorite moments? Did you like my review? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. And again, keep the comments spoiler-free about the show, guys. I want to find out on my own. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, guys, don't forget, keep your water handy, keep your hand sanitizing, and keep your toilet paper at the ready because this stuff is valuable. How much is this going for?
I think it's like 20 billion now.
20 million. This is what? Really?
Yeah.
Must be diamonds. There's diamonds in here, I think. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget, art and toilet paper gives you power. Use it wisely. Hey, Heart fans, subscribe here to keep up with me, Danny, Timmy, Dudley, Bunsen, and the NOOG Network, my new app full of cartoons, shows, and games. Download it here. Click over here to watch my most recent video, and here to start a playlist related to this video. Whoa, check out that awesome fan art. To be featured here, use hashtag HeartFanArt and tag me. I'm on every social media platform known to man. Cartoon Butch out. Pencil drop.